Help.
Engaged.
Welcome back, everyone. In the last part, we just finished saving Private Ryan. Sorry, I meant Malik. It was quite intense, where we defeated 10 soldiers and 1 robot, 11 enemies in total. This means there are plenty of items to pick up from these soldiers. Unfortunately, our inventory is already nearly full, so we will have to leave most of these items behind. You see, once you leave this area and enter the Hengsha streets, you cannot return. There are other useful items lying around too, like these 2 cyber energy bars. There is a hidden area back here, but you will need the EMP shielding augmentation to get to it. And that's about it for this construction site level.
Jensen, I've been monitoring comm activity around Hengsha. Bell Tower's looking for you. Hard.
I know. They ambushed us, Pritchard. Forced us to make an emergency landing. Malik barely got away in time.
But they're supposed to be...
The good guys?
Just give them a wide berth, Jensen. If they recognize you, they'll shoot.
These chip glitches seem to affect everyone at the same time, which seems very suspicious. Anyway, we have emerged next to the Alice Garden Pods building, which means we are on the right-hand side of the map.
You shouldn't be here. Get moving.
These guards will remain hostile for the rest of this level. I find that to be quite annoying, and I see only one solution to this. That's right, take out all guards on the map. This first fracker has been placed awkwardly, so taking him out will alert the other guards. Solution: take them all on, at once, with what I like to call, a little shock and awesome.
Jensen? It's Pritchard. Have you been watching the news?
Been a bit busy, Francis.
Jensen, the World Health Organization is advising all augmented patients to check in with Lim. There's a problem with biochip technology.
The glitches I've been experiencing.
We've all had them. So far, I can't determine why.
You heading to a clinic?
I'm running a few more tests, but since I can't exactly run them on you and we don't know when you'll be back, you might not want to wait. Up to you.
Getting the new biochip is a big mistake, because later on in the game, you will have to fight the Namir boss, and if you do get the new chip, you will have to fight him with your augmentations disabled. I have beaten him with no powers, as you may have seen in the video I uploaded 2 months ago, so it's not the end of the world, if you do decide to upgrade. I simply won't be, because you get a different cutscene depending on the choice you made. Anyway, we are heading towards the Hengsha Hotel. And when we get there, we meet this charming individual.
Hey, I know you. You're the one Bell Tower is looking for. I seen your picture.
You got the wrong guy.
What's it worth to you for me to think so? Be a simple thing for me to yell out. Maybe a few credits keep my mouth shut, huh?
How about I find some other way to keep it shut? Permanently.
That won't be necessary. I see now that you're much taller than the man they're looking for.
I thought you might see things that way. Now move it.
He deserves to be knocked out, but I won't just yet, because there are a couple of guards further on, who will get alerted. Better to take them out first. Our inventory is nearly full, so you should find a convenient location, and dump the stuff you don't need, there. You can always retrieve it later, just remember where you left it.
You want best in the city?
Make sure to check out the merchant's inventory, because they will have a few new items in stock. But this one did not have anything of interest.
You make me poor.
Our next stop will be the Lim Clinic, so that we can buy 2 Praxis kits. These are the 2 guards I mentioned earlier. We will go all the way around and attack them from behind.
You shouldn't be here. Get moving.
Whoops, time to backtrack quickly.
Get out here.
It felt a bit like Star Wars, when they run into a group of stormtroopers.
Looks like he's gone.
Actually, screw this, like Han Solo said.
Bring 'em on. I prefer a straight fight to all this sneaking around.
That takes care of the guards, so no more sneaking around, at least not in this area. Yes, I'm hiding the bodies, as I can't chance them waking up.
so I imagine VersaLife's got to have an opinion on things. Think they'll give up all that money they get on neuropozyne sales? Uh-uh.
They can't have that much influence, not if the whole UN decides to happen.
Mr. Jensen, Hugh Darrow here. Please forgive this intrusion, but David assured me of your cooperation and discretion. I find myself in need of some assistance.
I'm listening.
A contact of mine, Meng Yao, is in Hengsha, waiting to fill you in. I'll upload her coordinates now.
Looks like we got our first side quest.
Are you kidding? You want to move to the Arctic?
So what I'm trying to do is circle around the two guards. These streets can be pretty confusing if you are not familiar with them. Aha, success. I am behind those two frackers, so this should be really easy.
So rumor has it that Hugh Darrow is going to hold some sort of surprise UN summit in Panchaea.
Really?
What was that?
That's right, run, asshole. This doesn't concern you, superhero business. I thought I could drag that fracker down, but no such luck. I'll just have to stash the bodies somewhere. Oh look, a cyber energy bar, bonus. It's probably not necessary to hide the bodies, but it's just a habit I picked up from Metal Gear Solid and Splinter Cell. Hey, watch who you call crazy, buddy, or your face will be hitting the pavement next. Remember me? So now we will proceed to the limb clinic, via this shortcut, which is at the back of the Hive Club, in case you have forgotten.
Shouldn't be here.
I beg to differ.
To a major malfunction in the multi-channel peripheral nerve biochip.
Don't burn him.
Scrambling to produce enough new and improved biochips to meet the expected demand.
You here for recall? There is problem with the peripheral nerve interface. We fixed with upgraded chip. You want it, yes?
I'll think about it.
Clinic is very busy, but if you want something else, we will service you.
I think I'll take these, always good to have, and of course these. I think I'll go for this upgrade, because there have been many times when I have missed, even at point-blank range, with the stun gun. Let's hope it makes a difference, and is not all about the reticle alone. Also, time to pick up another side quest, which should get us another Praxis kit.
Excuse me, Mr. Jensen? I am not mistaken. You are Mr. Jensen, right?
That depends. Who's asking?
I am sorry, Mr. Jensen. I am being impolite. My name is Wing Hui. I am a doctor here.
I can see that. What I really meant to ask is, how do you know who I am?
Yes, of course. Excuse me, for I am a bit nervous. Bell Tower agents were here a while ago, looking for a man who fits your description. When I heard what they were saying of you, it occurred to me that you might be exactly the person I need.
Are you trying to blackmail me, Doc?
No. No, of course not. I assure you, Mr. Jensen, no one in this clinic would dare to turn you over to the police. Lim has very strict rules about patient confidentiality, especially if those patients belong to our partnership program.
Glad to hear it. So what's this all about then?
I'm afraid I won't be able to go into very much details. Not before I know you are really willing to help. But I need someone to help me to stop a very dangerous augmented soldier, and possibly his squad mates. If everything Bell Tower said of you is true, then you would seem the good fit for this job.
Fine, I'll do it. Just tell me more.
Thank you. Now please, understand that I am to give you sensitive information on multiple parties.
I understand, Doc. You can count on my discretion.
I appreciate it, Mr. Jensen. Obviously, you are familiar with Bell Tower and the role they have in this city. What you may not be familiar with, however, is the fact that sometimes they contract limb doctors like myself to work in private clinics on special projects.
What kind of special projects?
What you Americans call black operations. Bell Tower selects some of their best soldiers and make them to be super augmented with experimental, top-secret hardware.
Not to sound too jaded, Doc, but none of that comes as a big surprise. Stuff like that's been going on for years.
Yes. Your government and mine have both been guilty of this practice, I am sure. But Bell Tower is not a government. They are a private corporation, a private army on sale to the highest bidder.
Is this about stopping Bell Tower, then? Because as much as I might hate them right now, I'm only one man.
No. It is not all of Bell Tower I need help with. It is just one of their covert operatives, a man named Michael Zelazny. He was implanted with experimental hardware, and to an extent that is way beyond legal regulations. I am ashamed to say I have operated on him myself, and he has been used in countless secret operations for the Chinese and others.
Sounds like the type of man you don't want to see going out of control.
Precisely. Yet, about a month ago, I have heard rumors that Mr. Zelazny and part of his unit had gone rogue. And 2 weeks later, a city official was killed in a perfectly staged operation. I am certain it was them. And then, a few days ago, Mr. Zelazny contacted me himself. He needed urgent help with one of his squad mates' augmentations.
I take it you said you would help.
They sent me to the back store of a meat shop near Pandang Road, in the Yutzao district. There, I performed emergency repairs on one of the agent's augs, a servo replacement. I believe this back store is their hideout, Mr. Jensen. You must go there and make Mr. Zelazny hear reason.
I'll do what I can.
I am sure you are up to the task. Mr. Zelazny is a soldier, not a maniac. Your unique situation will no doubt resonate with him. And if things do turn sour and he must be terminated, I think you are quite a good candidate to get it done. Or at least survive.
Another side quest, but you will have to wait until next time to see how that goes, because we are out of time.
If
you like this video, then please comment, thumbs up and subscribe. And I will see you soon. Goodbye.